We have a very exciting event here today. We have influencers, digital influencers, social media experts, visual communication experts, and we have young people, young cancer survivors and young patients who are Instagrammers and bloggers and YouTubers who talk about their experience. We will have a great synergy of exchanging experience and talking about how we can do an even better job and learn some tips and tricks from the experts on digital communication.
Just the very fact we're all here, not only sharing stories but learning how to make those stories more impactful is a fantastic role for Youth Cancer Europe. The world's changing, so you know, in previous years and previous decades, then there were very formal routes of communications around journals and magazines and newspapers, and it was very hard for an individual to get that story, out and their experiences out, and that world has just transformed now, so that individuals with real experience and real stories can share that to a huge audience potentially, and with very powerful impact, and that's a fantastic thing to be able to do. Your most powerful advocates are your people always, and their stories, and I'm excited to see what comes from today.
I think it's really important when people are thinking of how to take a story and take it to a journalist, take it to an outlet, that they're really thinking about the story, they're really thinking about what's new about it, what's interesting. I can completely imagine this equipping people who've come along really, really well to go back to their home countries, to be really making a difference, to be pushing forward Youth Cancer Europe, to be getting coverage, to be raising the profile of it, and at the end of the day, making a difference.
I'm here at YCE in Cluj, and I've been talking about how to generate photographic content, how to think about story, and how to make sure that you're authentic rather than original. It's important that we talk about cancer. It's a discussion that needs to be had, and I think that organisations like YCE really give a platform for that to be able to be done, so that more people can be made aware and understand how to actually live through it.
I created a business on social media, so me and my sister as the Collyer Twins, how we created a brand and how we use Instagram as a business platform. I think relatability is such a key factor. If you can get people to relate to you and feel emotion towards you, then that's super, super key. And you're going to get an audience that come back and repeatedly come back and engage and are excited to see your next post, as opposed to just kind of content with no message behind it.
So I think promoting cancer awareness is really vital in changing the dialogue, but I think how you do that first and foremost is by sharing people's stories. I think to make people think about cancer and think about the disease is actually thinking about the human behind the disease as well. I think when young people share their stories, it changes the dialogue around cancer, and that's what we need to do. We need to get the conversation of cancer to the forefront of national conversations. So I think building a community is really important because it helps empower people through their treatment and life after cancer too. Peer support is something that I really believe in, and I'm a massive advocate for, because it's helped me in my mental health, and bringing people together only leads to good things. Sharing those information and sharing those really vital stories. And events like this bring us all together. We can chat face to face and find real solutions to the problems Youth Cancer Europe are trying to tackle.